All right, hello, welcome back. This is going to be some venting on Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and I thought I'd just start out and do some child liberations. Well, I vent about various topics, news, whatever that's going on right now. I think I might actually start doing this on a more regular basis. It seems like it's a relaxing way to go about doing it. So let's start. News of the day. We've just had a political election. I'm sure you've heard about it. Well, if you're American, you've heard about it. So yeah, the Republicans have kept the Senate, but Democrats have taken control of the House by a small minority, or majority, I should say. Some words are confusing, right? So small majority is... that sounds like an oxymoron, doesn't it? So, let's see. Go L1. So, yeah, what that means pretty much... So, there have been a lot of bizarre little promises made by Democrats should they take control of the House. One of them is to start the whole process of impeachment, which, honestly, I don't think is a good idea. I think... You know, you have to have had a crime for impeachment. I mean, have to is probably too strong of a word. You should have a crime. If there's an impeachment, you should have had a crime. So, he never saw nothing coming. So I'm good there. Ooh, I have some people I can free right here. So yeah, and there's gossip about him having committed President Trump having committed crimes, but there's no real evidence. There's nothing like that going on, so... So, I honestly don't believe there should be an impeachment until you have actual evidence of a crime. Call me old-fashioned that way. But yeah, I'm hoping... I have a firm hope that, you know, that they'll actually start, you know, doing the job, actually. And they'll actually be able to go out and get things done. I think that's, you know, a really, really good, important idea. I honestly don't remember this level at all. Huh. Maybe I probably did it completely differently when I initially played through it, so... So, let's see... Anyway. So, yeah. House, Senate, yeah, it's all. We'll see what happens. It's all up in limbo. Wait, let me get a good headshot. Kids, don't run when I'm assassinating. Regardless, so yeah, that's the big political news of the day. So we'll see what happens there. So interesting thing happened the other night at work, which I'm sure you want to hear about how everyone else does their jobs. But yeah, I work as a janitor, and so I'm used to cleaning up weird and icky stuff, but sometimes the weirdness is far worse than the icky stuff. So the other night, cleaning a bathroom and found a tampon in the garbage. Now, for the most part, you don't find tampons in garbage. There's a special container for them. That's where you find them and empty them. Half the time, you don't even have to look at them. You just pull the bag out. You can say, oh, something's in the bag, pulled out, throw it away. This time it was in the garbage can. As I was emptying the garbage can, it came out. It was a tampon, but I don't know if it had been used or not. I'm sincerely hoping it hadn't been used because somebody had drawn a face on it in marker. So it's almost like those dolls you get with faces on them. Oh wait, that's Bounty Hunt. So dolls with faces on them is what it appeared to be. Somebody had made a little doll out of a tampon. It was just so weird and creepy. You know, I'd rather deal with, like, the icky stuff you find in bathrooms as opposed to that, because it's like, I know where I stand with the icky stuff. I know how to take care of it. Strange tampons with faces on them. That's the things nightmares are made of. Anyway, move away from that topic. Go on to more fun topics. Or are they? So one of the things... I just barely signed up to Twitter. I'm way late to the party. And I really only put on like a few things that interest me, like a couple of YouTubers I follow. And I did put on Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. She's, you know, a comic book character, but she has her own... yeah, she has her own Twitter channel. So I put her on there because, you know, it's a lot of fun. Let's see, where am I? This almost looks like the same place, doesn't it? I'm sure it isn't. So, put her on there, and I've gotten some interesting tweets and stuff from a wide variety of people, mostly like, you know, these are the Halloween costumes my kids wore and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. One documentary on squirrels, which quite frankly is terrifying. I mean, okay, if you don't think squirrels are really tough, you should watch a documentary on them that's terrifying.
Get back to work.
Whew. That's why you always get a headshot there too. But yeah, anyway, so there's all kinds of fun stuff that I've found on these channels. But on one of them, sorry, focusing a little bit here, but so one thing that's come up that's
Oi, I didn't hire you to gawk about.
darn it. Okay, so this guy's gonna be coming first. So the other guy's seen me. So I'm gonna defend the alarm bell. So I've been spotted. So anyway, one of the things that came up on the Squirrel Girl channel... Ah! Totally did not do that. I was trying to sabotage the bell. Let's see. Ugh. So, yeah. Well, it was a poll that people have put into effect. Now, this particular poll was from Marvel Comics themselves, and it was, you know, a Twitter poll, so you voted on it, and then, you know, like a lot of these polls, you get the percentages later on, and then you find out, okay, oh, X amount of people agreed with me, most people did not, and you go from there. So, this one was, you know, what would happen if... Yeah, what would happen if Squirrel Girl and Deadpool fought? Who would win? So, the thing about this particular one that really drove a lot of people, you know, a lot of us Squirrel Girl fans nuts was that... I don't have a shot on her. That's the problem with the see-through vision, is that you think you have a good shot and it turns out you don't. Anyway, so yeah, Squirrel Girl fans were pretty much all, yeah, they've already fought. Squirrel Girl won. It's pretty much canon now. Let's try here. See if I can get a... I'm trying to do an air assassination on this person. There we go. Okay. So yeah, they have fought and they won. It was actually pretty definitively that Squirrel Girl won. It's not really open to that much controversy there. So so a lot of the Squirrel Girls fans pointed this out and voted for Squirrel Girl, but you know, there are a lot of Deadpool fans out there. And you know, a lot of them voted for Deadpool, presumably because they didn't actually know the history. or know that they'd actually fought, which I can understand that, but then a lot of people were like arguing over, you know, the canon of her having defeated Deadpool, which I didn't realize you could argue over that at that point. So it was just kind of aggravating and annoying. It's one of those things where it's like, I know, I sense I'm being a little too pedantic about my own, you know, knowledge, where it's like, yep, you know, like I'm being a little too much of a comic book fan by insisting that no, it's absolutely Squirrel Girl should win. Deadpool can't win, can't beat her. But you know, it's just one of those things. It's like it's the inner nerd driving you, saying, no, there is no possible way that Deadpool could beat Squirrel Girl. It's canon. Stop arguing the fact. Ah, looks like that police officer was coming after me. What did I do? Okay, the assassination stuff, maybe. But anyway, that's a couple of things I just felt like doing a quick little rant about. Like and subscribe if you like this. Let me know if you like these rants of me kind of, you know, going off on rants but then being distracted by the game. Then going back on rants. Anyway, yeah, I will see you in the next video. Yeah, play more Assassin's Creed Syndicate.